on your home or your chimney is flaking away, or if you have areas of missing mortar, you might need some tuck pointing. And you've probably heard that term before, but do you really know what it is? You ever seen it done? Well, I certainly hadn't until a very nice couple, great day viewers by the way, allowed our crew to stop by. As the crew from Approved Home Improvements went to work on their home.
How long have the two of you been married?
56 years. Hey, that's pretty good. I said that right off the bat. I didn't even know that question was coming.
And for nearly 50 of those years, Virgil and Bonnie have lived right here, in a home that Virgil built himself. But after 5 decades of St. Louis weather, the home's chimney needs some attention. That's where James Anderson comes in, along with his crew at Approved Home Improvements.
This chimney's actually in way worse shape than what you want your chimney to be in when we get to your house.
The damage here goes deep into the chimney, between the bricks. So the decaying mortar has to be cut or ground out. That's the first step in a process called tuck pointing.
So we want to take enough out and get it to a depth that our repair will be permanent and you only have to do it one time.
In some cases, carving out the mortar isn't enough. Sometimes entire bricks have to be replaced.
When the bricks are solid and hard, the mortar's the only issue. But if the bricks are flaking, coming apart just like the mortar, then the brick needs to come out too. We've got the chimney ground out. The bad bricks that were either made by somebody else that weren't very attractive or have deteriorated to the point they were disintegrating, we've got out, and at this point we're going to start putting it back together again.
And putting it back together again starts with fresh mortar.
It almost looks like pastry bags, like cake decorators use.
I mean, it's the exact same thing.
The crew painstakingly colors the mortar to match the house's current look.
We want it to look like the home has its original style and integrity, which means we don't want you to know we were there.
Why does the brick around the home look so great when the brick on the chimney was really pretty dilapidated?
The brick on this particular home is in really good shape because they have like a 2-foot overhang. Most homes have an 8-inch overhang, so their overhang is like a porch around the whole house, a big overhang roof. That's why the chimney's so much worse. It's above all the elements with no protection.
Oh, back to Bonnie and Virgil. I asked them why they decided to hire James and Approved Home Improvements. Their answer?
I don't know anything about the structure of the thing. All I know is we saw him on Great Day, and I was just impressed with him. We also did the reviews and stuff like that. He had some awesome reviews. No pressure at all, just very down to earth and honest. He was very honest and upfront, even about the cost of it and everything like that.
Experience is worth so much. And then James is he's loaded with experience.
James tells us a job like that typically takes about 2 days, and he also says that if you spend just a few $100s sealing your brick every 10 years or so, you might be able to save yourself, you will be able to save yourself the expense of tuck pointing. And those are just a couple of the many services, and I'm telling you, just about anything inside or outside your home you need to call Approved Home Improvements. 314-780-6080. They are one of the few people that I have allowed to work on my home.
Well,
and I was amazed at some of the things that they did that I did not see coming. Does it have to do with the
dryer vent?
That dryer vent was eye-opening. It was life-changing.